Ma-
We are. Need to upgrade some. Get it to the legendary. Need a legendary now.
Marius, can I offer a suggestion?
I have a feeling you're about to do it anyway, so go ahead.
I just want you to enjoy life. I'm worried that you aren't.
It wasn't soft there before. Been there. Let's try to go to third barn, shall we? Because I think we need that. I think we need her as a companion.
Quiet as a soul.
Let's finish this. Another soul for the wheel.
Some of them are still wearing third-born homespun or Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Sure. Let's go up there. Alright, so we need to go down here anyway.
Who disturbs us?
Behind safe! Knives and shadows!
Invaders in the garden.
Then!
That'll show him.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Why did I cut him down? Lady. You're poisonous.
Ben!
Enemy to the right.
Point for you!
Ori in the front!
It feels wrong killing them. But what choice do we have?
We've got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
They never saw you coming.
The dream balls are all gone. Is anyone there? Your face.
Is that any way to start a...
No, no. You don't sound like a dream thrall. They attacked me, destroyed my goods.
We took care of it already.
Thank you. Please, then I'll take what's left of my... If you see anything you'd like.
And I thought Emerald Stair was in trouble. How anyone survives here is a mystery.
I still have a few things I can...
Those dream thralls are at Thirdborn's gates. Come on, we gotta help.
Thirdborn, where? The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
One for you!
Leave sink!
Remain vigilant.
We make a good squad.
Whack 10! Thank the gods for the cavalry.
Fucking dream thralls. Bastards, aren't they?
The Dream Thralls almost...
But they didn't.
You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Adira.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in...
Relax, Daran. The only strange dream...
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
You know Rawatayan? You know, Kai, for an Adiran, your friend doesn't seem too bad.
None of you should be here. Huh.
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against...
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown danger.
Come on, Daran. They slew those Dream Thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our up.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
We're trying to remain 2 steps ahead of them.
Daran, Can you get on with it?
We just have to take precautions. Everyone pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms,
We better get to clearing out these corpses.
It's better out here than it is in the wild.
Agreed.
What were the signs of the Dream Scourge again?
How many more deaths?
What the hell?
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
No, could be someone else. Don't give up.
Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well. Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The dreams.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. How about you, Envoy? How have the...
Well, that's what we like to hear.
That it is. We might even have something... Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As beautiful as it is.
May it keep you safe.
Be safe out there.
Envoy? You get around, don't you?
$9K. For Upstasia. It's like a lot.
Hey, got a second? Really? I've got to take a piss. Oh, I've got my whole shift ahead of me. Oh, God's bless you, Envoy. I'll be quick.
Alright, let's wait.
we bring our culture to the living lands. The evidence is all around us.
Even Aumaua don't have bladders that big.
Not that anyone asked, but we're setting a poor example. We should learn to hold it in.
Indeed, oh there it comes. He comes back.
Well, that was unsatisfying, but thank you, Envoy, for watching my post. Deserts.
Thirdborn.
No, too bad.
Third.
Not making that mistake again.
Who needs fabric? If you need material for bandage, wish I could give it out for free, but we'd run out of resources eventually, and then this plague needs to end. Anyway.
Holy shit. How many grimoires he has? He has amazing grimoires. Perception. Let's sell all that.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Well, well, if it isn't the one who... Glad to see you. And you'll be glad to hear I can bring the prices down, too. How... Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime. Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in Solace Keep is probably your best bet.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
If you knew how rare this stuff is...
All right, I said she would. You said she wouldn't. There's your bet.
Ismalt's meteoric apparatus. A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard needed the money to ship his body. Still, Adra inlay, brass filigree, whew. If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kickin'...
Well, that's amazing. 200, 100 range unique. There's some good corporator I need. He's like not that hard to get. Later, and also like this corrupt leader one. Let's get that.
Be nice if we had guns like that. I wouldn't be so fucking terrified of the dream thralls otherwise.
Guns like that on our wages?
Maybe I should take up the fence. One or two fancy pots. I might have enough, huh?
Wanna get yourself killed?
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. What can I do? Are you kidding? Anybody who's anybody comes through my... Now, did you want me? That's an understatement. No. Never thought Inadiran would opt out of... Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of meat. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind. Now, did you want something, or...
Just a couple. Fragments of...
Another day, another drunkard.
My dear envoy, just the... He's, noble in mission. I envy you to have met him. I fear he never...
If he loves the Empire so much...
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pike. Me? Oh, no. I am Nagunu, beleaguered dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga. They saw at...
Nostalgia and alcohol.
I am drunk on memory only. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table. You would do that? I knew the moment. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and... Just to the northeast. But that's our Tawe. Deathly serious, Koa was. About... He always had a... She's a scholar of munitions. Happier in the hold. Of course. You have Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's...
Oh, maybe I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shanties all day.
About books.
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? It was so brutal. This isn't good enough.
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
What am I supposed to do?
Does it even matter? We're always more injured and dying than there are supplies. It's hopeless. Don't see Addie or her. They're out eating. Training exercise.
Godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew I had to find you.
Chico? When did you get...
Kai! You're here too? We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. And we can't afford to lose anyone. People like Kai. And...
Me? But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt...
That Leviathan hanging over the market? Of course he did! But, well, I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, I hate to impose, but he's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one here...
Yeah, if you need something, get over here and talk to me.
No, I'm just gonna...
Let me guess. My name Kai.
Old man Capo. Glad to see you.
Kai, what rock have you been hiding under? Those...
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my handsome mug. That Nakai of yours still get...
like a cannonball on a rolling deck that... Damn child won't stop. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on... I've slain 1,000 Zorips, wrestled... people these days. I've done more than most in this town. Ah, well. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared... good to know some... I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me? A trial. A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra. And I had the only one in the living lands. No, I kept it safe. But now, I'm dying. I can feel... Get it for me. Now, beyond that, well, I left...
Thanks for the tip. We would have explored it eventually. At least now we have a...
Good luck, godlike.
Indeed.
Ah. Oh, hello there.
Quilici, there...
Ah, my dear Giata. As you can see, the good... Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dream Scourge... Not as combatants, perhaps, but as... Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, we've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment... Not so fast. We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and the others gathered their little... Thank you.
You never told me...
My dear, how do you think we built Fjord? Go on, then. Sure. No doubt the Adiran envoy has a mess...
He's doing well. Better than well. And to think I've been worried sick.
What?
Yes.
You order me. Besides, even the Adirans aren't... I've had my hands full with other shipments. Since he is not the only... Are you... threat? Fine, fine. Tell Sid...
Why do you spend so much on glaze, Merrick? Your pots look fine.
They're urns, rashes. They're supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Good thing they burned that shack down.
What's the matter? They're dead.
I'm not taking advice from someone who thinks we're shit. Fish! Get your fish! Just kidding. That's what they say. Can I get you anything?
You there? Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned? I've got a bit of a personal... Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink. No. Wink. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods. Something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. Oh, you know, I'm just an... My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my... They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to... You think I don't know every inch of my own...
I won't tell him.
Well, looks like you best be off. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Need skates, we got things for you to kill. Really? Gods, I hope it's no... I mean... Oh, perilous plants and where to pick. Laguna was looking for some light reading, and beggars can't be choosers. I'm sorry to press you on this, but... I mean, plenty of folks have checked that one out. It could have been... I appreciate your can-do attitude, Envoy, but what you're bringing me is circumstantial. If I can find the time, sure. Was there anything else? Something illegal? And the only... I'm sure something untoward has happened.
Brilliant deduction, Constable.
Yeah, well, thank you for being such a good citizen. Well, off you go. Oh, you're... Okay. I've heard... Let me... It'll be good. Put him out of his misery, will you?
Don't forget... Welcome.
Subtle. Next time they ought to go for X marks the spot.
Get your friend tight.
You hungry?
I might be able to help.
I think we can do a song.
Let's see if you know
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead? That is a salve.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go.
Let's go, Namiho.
If Shatterscarp is like this now,
Thank you again, dear.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it that...
Don't worry, darling.
What I want to know is why she's in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished. But your friend has some explaining. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair... And that is the only good to come out of the matter.
I know you're upset, Timothy. But I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my reason. But you know if this Adiran was untrustworthy.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. So my temper is a powder keg. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf... Does she intend to raise our home as...
Maybe worse. Ludwine's goons stole all my research.
What do you mean? Andra's depths. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say, no one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's...
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle?
The very one. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even an entrance to the guard? We absolutely have to go. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep... I never thought I'd say this, but the So, Ludwine wants the ruins. But even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls... Appalling is one way of describing it. In case you ever feel like an adventure, head east of here, go past the Pargunin ruins, and Yatsley. Be careful.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerty. If my spells fizzle.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good. It might... One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and... I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern.
You hungry? I might. Don't forget your friend. Welcome back. Well, be quick about it, would you? Oh, and no need to speak to Hot.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into. One does not simply waltz into it. Tell me, dearie. Huh? Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical being. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's... Oh, Aldra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Maybe. But I've no idea why an illusionist would care for godless artifacts. There must be something in there of I'll be with you every step of the way. Those steel garrote bastards stole all my research, but I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take no. You'll need me to get you in the door, so...
I promise we'll get into the right amount of trouble.
Perfect. No, this...
Don't forget your friend Tycho. And his...
Yes, indeed. Package for him. strange stuff.
How do you feel about poetry?
Let's go back to that camp. Could talk to all these guys. Go back to the camp. Go back to that cave, and then use Yatsli for. She can only do that. I think I needed to get.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place. It's not that. You ever come back to a place and feel like... And home just wasn't the same. Thirdborn was always this. It was a harbor for larger-than glory seekers, trophy... Me too. Being back.
I already ever saw you.
Yeah, but I thought age was... I think what's eating at me is that the Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict. The Living Lands is changing, and Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? Personal. What about you? You were sent by your... Since then, you've died. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your... Do you know what you're sailing towards? Or are you drifting with the tides? That kind of clarity is rare. Your Emperor's... Thanks for talking. I hope... A marker of his and some...
You always hope it won't come.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauatayan naval, and another debt I owe him. Where to... On a clear... Yeah, it's dangerous and stark. Guess that's part of what I like. The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauatayans without other prospects. Too low on the ladder to take over the... Exactly. The Rauatai's got it. You got it. It's hard to say when Thirdborn was. It started as... That tells you something about the people. Over time, well, that people... I've got a lot of... And the longer... Harder. Thirdborn, like the cut from...
This plague is tearing...
Maybe you're both right. Thirdborn's only survived because... I just hope that... Get some rest, Envoy.
Yes. The Dream Scourge is getting worse. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the Living Lands. I keep trying. As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of them. They haven't come to help us. The Steel Garrote are a weapon. It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives. You really think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels... I don't appreciate being backed into a... Despite everything that's happened, in many ways, Quilici has been like a second father. Oh, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly... She's a smart one. We should be ready for anything. You know... I'm afraid not. It's good when... on then. Anyone in... Of course. Yes. No one to get jealous over. Animancy is the study of... Yeah. Indeed. Old. I think she was making... out. Until next time.
Listening to Yardsley's thoughts... I don't know, she's alright, okay? But if she's read anything about the garden, you... Bothered? Pedraku. It's my job to guide. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be Anyway. Not before I've done some reading. I suppose if you're on a well... I thought I'd give it a try. Yardsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. How come the answers are never in a little... I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly... I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
To the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting. But I suppose this will do for now. When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilici tonight. But as riveting as it is to complain about our a lesson for next time, darling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since, and I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find. Technically, when I got... That was my assumption as well. What is childhood but for silly things? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Unfortunately, but they were scholars themselves and appreciated my initiative. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the... Nightmares are they're not nearly as enjoyable as... Oh. Well, just be... Someone should learn from my...
That's one use.
As delightful as you are.
Was that it? Sure.
Seeds of change. They sing to the unwanted ones. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole. A name given. The soil does not want these cities. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. The air was not meant for voices. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flow. Pilchards growing on bushes. Life, death nourishes the soil. The spider devours her. We ponder.
What the hell? Alright, sure.
I was so worried it wouldn't work again.
Wait, no, wait. We did blow up that cave, did we?
happening?
Another soul for the
Ooh, that's what I like. 20% currency when looting coins. What I like.
I don't know how I feel about it all. I guess it doesn't matter what you think, though.
I got still. Can I get in there still? Yes, because it. Escape.
child labor.
Go back. Let's go to camp. Let's try to. I'm sorry, guys. I should have upgraded my stuff for this, but we're not upgraded. Ooh, do I want to upgrade again? I do want to upgrade this one.
I've been researching. Searching that. The Hollowborn crisis, another spiritual plague, both similar and different to ours.
Let's go. Alright, let's move. A lot of stuff to do. How do we get up there though? I guess.
He's got company!
Worse than rot!
I was worried for a second.
Spiridine, does anything rhyme with orange? You go. Oh, a traveler. Interrupt? No, no. For days now, I have... My well cannot run dry now. A chanter, though the townsfolk... Yeah, no matter. I'll not let unproductive... I must feed the souls of third... You are deliverance... Read these 2 lines. Brilliant! I prefer... Now, which one of... Ingenious. Thank the gods! I should leave at once. I will contemplate the rest on the way. Oh, Thirdborn will be...
Anyone can write a poem, but not everyone is a poet.
It's gold, gold. What is this? Percent decorated maces and spears.
You there? I'm not feeling No, stranger. Burning canal, too. Can't remember that color.
I believe this is a symptom of trauma.
Oh? Wait. How did I... Ah, right. I came to spread... We adored this meal. I guess it'll be a while longer before...
Am I stuck? Yes, I'm stuck. Let me get out. Let me get out. There we go. It's up there. How do we get up there then?
Walk like it's hard.
Seek!
Nicely done.
Seek!
I'm not dead yet.
We'll get them next time, dear.
I let you have that one.
I've fallen. Check your right. Dodge this! Come on! Come on! The poor dear. But it was stand a chance.
Not bad for a scholar.
At least it's a beautiful place to die. Looks like it's got some missing parts. Oh, I can't wait to see what it makes.
Me too.
Lead the way.
bodies around. It's cute for a camp.
So they were being followed or hunted.
Even more! I know, but this is too much.
Enemy to the right. 10!
Worse than rock!
Gather round.
Over here. At least you don't know. You're not even here to deal with us. We arrived at the cave. It was. Look, after what happened in Fior, we had to make sure it didn't happen. That's not true.
Don't take this as a compliment, but...
Private Nauki was on watch. It was a mess. Most died then. Naoki must have gotten away in the chaos. Don't bother. Since we left Thirdborn, he's been running his mouth. We got to hear how many the town's been talking about nothing but Fior, and
It crawls into all.
it's probably why he was the first one out. Because it was all. Even if the captain had been acting weird lately. No, Captain Ruiki was fine. If you don't believe me, check her Here, take my badge. I don't have long.
Yatsli, well done.
Seeing these poor folks, I'm glad the Animancers and Fjords stayed in their labs just like the Rangers did their jobs. Can you imagine Yvette trying to save Remy?
I almost forgot this already.
It came down to survival. Still, we eat each other alive. But that's how it is among Animancers. Especially the competitive ones. Partners become rivals.
There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.